Okay guys, I want to show you guys something on the big dog. I do have wires plus on this. Okay, see that box right there? That black box? You see that down there? There is no ECM on this. It was taken out. You can see where the wires were taped off at the heat shrink. Okay, I'm not pointing to the reset breaker. Underneath the reset breaker, it's hard to see, but you can make it out. Here, let's go to the other side. There you can see it a little bit better down in there. Okay, you see it? See where the light's shining down inside there? Okay. And then this black box right here. Now we're going to go online. I'm going to show you a picture of the wires plus. By the way, I think I know what's wrong with this. I think one of two things is wrong with it. I either have a bad coil or my crank sensor, the connection was so saturated with oil because I have an inner primary oil leak. On the inner primary, there's O-rings. There's a big O-ring, and then there's some small O-rings, and that needs to be replaced. I got a leak under the bottom of the engine. It's not really saturated, but it's saturated with oil from that, and there's like a sleeve where the wires go in for that the crank sensor. There's like the little quick disconnect clip in there, and that was saturated with oil. Matter of fact, the connector was saturated with oil, so I don't think it was getting a connection. The crank sensor looks like it's good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some electronic spray, and I'm going to spray the crap out of that connect. And then we're going to give it a shot, see if it works. I think that's what's wrong with it. I don't think it's even the coil. I think it's that crank sensor connect. But that definitely has wires plus. That is wires plus. I'm going to show you now a picture of wires plus. Remember that little black box and that other hickey that was under the breaker. Remember what those look like. Okay, there's that black box right there, and then there's that other hickey that I have underneath my breaker. That's exactly what I have, guys. That's wires plus. So, all right, I'm going to go to the auto parts store today, and I'm going to pick up some electronic parts spray. Yeah, I think it's just a connector on the crank sensor. A lot of you guys don't know where the crank sensor is. I'll show you when I spray it out and I'll put it back in. I think that's all it is. If it's not that, it has to be my coil. That coil got to be shot. So I'll get back to you guys with this. All right, guys, I got my CRC electronics cleaner. We're going to spray the pigtail And I should have brought my flashlight down. Then the other pigtail is down here. I don't know if you can see it. So this is, I'll tell you what, I think I know why people buy motorcycle lifts now. Oh man, this is gonna be tough with my back all bad too. I can't even move around without it hurting. Ooh, son of a gun, boy. That went back right in my face. Damn it. Oh, we ain't gonna do that again. That's all I need to do is melt the lens on my glasses. This is the last pair I have, then I gotta go to the optometrist to buy some more glasses. Okay, we got that one done. Now the one under here. I'll tell you what though, I don't think this is it. I think my coil's shot, guys. And I ordered another coil. Alright. I can't blast those out any better than that. Oh my, let me see if I can get up here. Oh, my back hurts so much, guys. Oh my God, that hurt. Now, for those of you that don't know, I think I got stuff on my lens. Hold on. All right, for those of you that don't know where your crank sensor is, that little hole right there, that's where it goes in. So, it's basically right beside your stator output. Your stator output's right here. We're going to clean that as well. Now, I'm not spraying anything in there because that goes into the inside of the engine. And I already cleaned the outside of this guy. So we're going to just put him there. I need two hands, guys. We're going to put that back in so that my electronic cleaner doesn't go inside the oil. Then we're going to spray out our stator output. Yeah, so I think my coil went because I tested the voltage coming out of the coil and it's very little. I put my leads on. What I did is I put the leads on the ends of my coils of the spark plug cables, and there's very little voltage coming out of them. So, but it's still good that I cleaned the crank sensor connect. I can't find anything wrong with the crank sensor itself. There's no cracks in it. It seems like it's okay. So we're going to try the coil out. Now, whoever had that bike before me, they put Wires Plus on it. And from what I've read about Wires Plus, it does away with the ECM. Because that bike doesn't have the big dog ECM in it. You guys seen with your own eyes. I showed you what the Wires Plus online looks like. It's the exact same thing I have. So it can't be that. You know, all the lights light up on the ignition module, and when I start the bike, there's a red and a blue light that flicker on and off real fast when the ignition's going, and my two green lights light up on that little module, the Wires Plus module, the way it always does. So there's nothing, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's got to be the coil. Coil has to be shot. Because when I started it up the other day, it didn't sound right. It didn't sound like it was firing on both plugs. Then it stopped, and I wasn't able to start it. Then with the throttle turned almost all the way up, I was able to start it on one cylinder. It was just banging on one cylinder. So one of the spark plugs wasn't firing. You know, so it's a good chance it's the coil. So we're going to try to replace the coil, guys. I sent away for a coil. When it comes in, I'll put it on. If the bike runs, I'll button everything else up. If the bike doesn't run, I have to change it over to all Harley electronics. The dude out where works, the dude that works on big dogs, he's out in West Mifflin. He wants several $1,000s to switch it over to all Harley electronics. You know, and I can't swing that. I can, but I'm not. I'm not dumping several $1,000s into that motorcycle. I'll sell it for parts before I do that. But my last resort is I'll do it myself. I'll change it over to Harley electronics myself if I have to. That's my last resort.